Welcome to our show today. More Lies at 5. I'm your host, the Nappy Dread Sorcerer. Today we will be meeting with Dr. Monsanto-Stein. Dr. Monsanto-Stein will be discussing his New Start program. Welcome, Dr. Monsanto-Stein. I understand you don't normally grant interviews, so we thank you very much for making an exception in our case.
It's my understanding that today you have agreed to talk about your New Start program and that you also agreed to allow us to say to our listeners that you had, in fact, been burned very severely in the face and hands is the reason why you wear this mask. Okay? All right, so we shall carry on. So where should we start? New Start suggests a new beginning for humanity to increase intelligence, lengthen our lifespan, decrease the number of deaths due to aging and disease, and eventually, by the year 2045, man will no longer have to die. He will have achieved immortality. But I beg your pardon, sir. I was not aware that Monsanto was interested in extending life but ending life by poisoning our food chain and etc. etc. Well, the way we see it, they're one and the same. We have to get rid of many of the population before we can make Earth available to the strongest amongst our species. So we continue to experiment, and it's working quite well, actually. In fact, we have a program that is working incredibly well. Why, our fatter, and fatter still program kills millions a year in America. Well, we could call it the stupider, and stupider program. But this program works great. We put it in the food and they get fatter and fatter and sicker, and they keep on eating it. I tell you, it works well. Dr. Monsanto-Stein, I'm wondering if are any barriers to. It seems that you're pretty convinced that your program will work fine to kill off millions of America and prepare for your new start. Is that correct? Well, yes. One of the barriers I see is this Obamacare. We're at a time where we cannot afford to have these people living longer life. We want to kill them off. We don't want to lengthen their life by improving their health. Now, I feel strongly my friends in the White House will take care of this problem because we cannot afford to have health care. We're trying to get rid of them, not keep them alive. Dr. Monsanto-Stein, is there any particular segment of the population you are targeting? Well, we started out targeting non-whites, but then we found out that they were reproducing faster than we could kill them. So we invested highly and a lot of our money and time into the prison industrial complex. But I am not personally in favor of doing this along racial lines. We have to get rid of millions of stupid whites as well. Dr. Monsanto-Stein, you're definitely not a man that minces words. But can we talk now specifically about your New Start program? And maybe you can show us one of your models. Certainly, sir. I have brought along with me today, here in my small lab, our sample called Clara. Clara is our service-oriented model, and she's programmed to please. And I do mean please. And yes, that too. So let's take a look at Clara.
I am your new start. I will serve you. I will do what you want me to. I am your new start.
Now, this particular model will come online around 2015. But we already have over 20,000 orders, paid orders already. Now, you will probably be able to find this at your Apple store, fully programmed and ready. Dr. Monsanto-Stein, we're out of time today, but thank you for coming on our show. Thank you for having me on. Now, remember, my work is important for the future of mankind. You heard it live on More Lies at 5. I'm your host, the Nappy Dread Sorcerer.